So, augmented reality continues to be challenged in gaining consumer traction, but there are some bright spots. Specifically, revenue continues to gain momentum in mobile AR categories like advertising, commerce, and enterprise productivity. So, to quantify those markets today and projected forward, Artillery Intelligence's latest revenue forecast does a deep dive on mobile AR and its subsectors. So what did we find out? At a high level, global mobile AR revenue will grow from about $12.45 billion last year to just over $36 billion by 2026, which consists of consumer and enterprise spending. And one key factor driving this is the install base of hardware. So there's almost 3.6 billion global smartphones, an increasing share of which are AR enabled. And that total is fragmented into different platforms such as Meta Spark and Snap Lens Studio and ARKit and ARCore and WebAR. And each of these has varying install bases, the greatest of which today is WebAR with about 3.1 billion compatible units. But the figure that matters more is the deduplicated sum of AR users, which we peg at just over a billion globally by the end of this year. So zeroing in on revenue, consumer AR spending will grow from $1.89 billion last year to almost $5.82 billion by 2026. And this includes consumer software spending, which is dominated by in-app purchases today, mostly in Pokemon Go. But beyond digital goods, we separately track consumer spending on AR-influenced physical goods, such as try before you buy product visualization. And that total will exceed $249 billion by 2026. Now, importantly, that rather large figure is the transaction value of goods purchased using AR, not AR industry revenue. So we instead attribute AR's proportionate role in that value chain by counting the money spent on AR commerce software to enable all those transactions. And this will be a critical component of AR shopping's growth. And it includes everything from 3D asset creation to processing and compression technologies to distribution channels. For example, tools like Google Swirl could serve as AR accelerants. So that commerce enablement piece falls into the broader category of enterprise mobile AR spending, which we project in total to grow from $10.6 billion last year to $30.5 billion in 2026. And that total also includes enterprise spending on industrial and corporate productivity, such as line-of-sight visualization through mobile devices for things like maintenance or IT support. It also includes software spend on AR media and content creation, and the area we call AR as a service. So these are platforms that enable companies to build AR for their customers, otherwise known as B2B2C. And this will be a big opportunity as AR software providers meet the demand for democratized AR creation and accelerated time to market. And then lastly, enterprise spend includes mobile AR ad placement, which is popular today with branded AR lenses, but will start to branch into other high-value formats like visual search, which lets users identify and contextualize real-world objects with their smartphone camera. So that just scratches the surface, and you can see more in the full report, but one note in closing, sticking with that theme of visual search, it has all the ingredients to be an AR killer app in being a high-frequency utility that's broadly applicable, just like web search. And also like web search, it's naturally monetizable because of users' intent signaling with every search they do. And it's currently under-monetized as players like Google Lens and SnapScan are still experimenting with underlying capabilities and UX design and monetization. But it's well on its way, so Google Lens sees 8 billion visual searches per month, which has tripled in the past year. So expect this to be a growing piece of the mobile AR revenue pie as the sector evolves.